our team decided to dig deeper into the issue. We conducted a series of interviews at Senn with students and staff. Our goal is to spread awareness on mental health issues caused by our educational process.
Desensitization is the process in which a person becomes less reactive to a certain stimuli over the course of time.
Desensitization can also be used as a therapy method to overcome a phobia through the use of continued stimulation. It is possible that children may become less empathetic towards other people.
Like everything in life, desensitization has its pros and cons. As mentioned before, it can be used for therapy on phobias, but it can also become detrimental to your ability to empathize and understand others' suffering.
I do think that the impact of many of our students being out for so long during the pandemic and getting used to remote learning and now coming back to school and having an 8-period day with 7 different teachers, I think has been really challenging for many students. And while it's been very welcoming for some students, there's other students that seem to be really struggling with the whole getting back into the whole routine. I think there's a combination of things that are overwhelming for students, but certainly COVID has caused a lot of increase in anxiety, a lot of increase in depression, a lot of social isolation. People have lost family members. Family members have been sick. Just so many levels of different things that have contributed to the overall mental health crisis that we're looking at right now. I've never seen this number of students that I feel like are in crisis, on the verge of crisis or recovering from crisis, somewhere on that spectrum. And this is my 15th year as a school counselor, and so I've never had this many students who have been hospitalized or partially hospitalized, or all of our partners who help us support the mental health of our students are overwhelmed with the number of referrals we've had.
According to the World Health Organization, 1 in every 7 teenagers experiences some kind of mental disorder.
Depression and anxiety are among the leading causes of illness and disability among teens.
According to Mental Health America, a nonprofit organization, more than 3.4 million American teens suffered a major depressive episode in the last year. And about 60.3% of youth with major depression do not receive any mental health treatment.
Failing to address adolescent mental health can lead to suicide and self-harm, as well as limiting opportunities to lead fulfilling lives as adults.
Hi, my name's Christopher Jackson and I'm a senior. I find school itself to be very overwhelming, specifically like the workload, as well as like the expectations of like the teachers on your workload and parents. They expect you to like get a lot of work done at your best, and those expectations kind of like, I guess in a sense it would push you to do better, but it puts you under a lot of stress. Because of like the amount of like expectations like both teachers and family have on like my workload, as well as like passing and the education as a whole, I don't really have like a choice, I would say, in terms of like balancing like my school life with like my social life. My coping mechanisms like to help with this. As soon as I get home, I just want to like take like a break like as soon as possible from like all the work from like school. I try to like getting like as much time as like I'm allowed to get like with my friends before I have to like go home and like get like all this work done. And when I am home, I kind of just like tune out for a bit until like starting work. I play like some music or I play on the piano. And if it is a bad day, I do have like a bit of anger issues, so I just like punch like a little like plastic ball in my room.